Hey, James here, and today I'm here to talk about the 19th year anniversary of my kidney transplant, which will be on December 16th, 2018. So first off, I want to just follow up with my sister's status. She's the one who donated the kidney to me, and after 19 years, everything's good with her. So thank you, sis. Love you. If you have any questions about donating a kidney or want any information about that, leave a comment down below. I'll do the best I can to answer those. My usual disclaimer: always check with your doctor, your kidney transplant coordinator, or even a pharmacist just to make sure the information you're getting from anyone, even other kidney transplant recipients, is correct and accurate. Just because something would work for me doesn't mean it's appropriate for you. So always double check any information you get. Things going on with me this year. Currently, my creatine level is at a 2.1. After my transplant, I started off at about a 1.4, 1.5, and it's slowly drifted up over the years. So currently there. Wish it was lower, but still happy that it hasn't gone up more. Another issue I had to deal with this year was anemia. My iron levels have been gradually dropping a little bit, which means I've been tired more, just had mental fatigue. To deal with that, I've been using iron supplements to increase the iron levels in my blood, and I've raised them back up, so I'm doing better now. Feeling good and have a lot more energy than I used to. Blood pressure levels still good. I got to keep my eye on them, but just make sure they don't go too high. So I maintain that with diet, medication, and exercise. So those are all important things you need to be aware of when you have a transplant, just to keep all of those things in mind. Watching your blood pressure, watching your diet, making sure you exercise. Questions I get a lot are like how to best maintain your kidney through diet and what particular things I eat to do that. You know, I don't know that I'm the best person to ask about dietary restrictions or following a good diet. I try to do it as best I can, but I don't know that I'm perfect. So things I avoid, or I was told personally to avoid, were shellfish because of bacteria, uncooked meat, same reason, honey, grapefruits because it counteracts one of my medications. Otherwise, I eat fairly like what regular people eat, just like a normal diet. Not regular people, but like a normal diet. You know, I occasionally go through a fast food restaurant, but I don't do that a lot. And otherwise, I eat some meat, I eat some chicken. Because of my creatinine levels going up, I'm looking at more vegetarian options, trying to keep the levels down that way. So that's another thing you can look at. An important thing is also to maintain the health of your kidney and your own health is to avoid getting sick. Best way, always wash your hands after you do anything like, say, go to the gym, you know, pump gas, or go to the grocery store, just because a lot of people's hands are on things and you don't know if they're sick or not. What else? You know, I felt like I've done so many of these videos and covered so many different topics that it's probably best to watch my old videos to see if I've covered anything. I've covered like medications and side effects and my exercise routine. So I don't want to just repeat everything every year. I've probably already done a little bit of that today. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but if you have any questions or comments, or just want to tell me a story about how you're planning to get a transplant, or have recently had a transplant, or have had one for 15, 20 years, feel free to leave a comment below. I respond to every comment. I'm always happy to hear from people. And I guess my message is, you know, stay safe, stay healthy, and just take care of yourself. And that's the best thing you can do. So that's all I got for this year. So bye. So one last thing is the yearly visit for my cat, Owen, who, you know, he tries to be a drug-reminding cat like my last cat was. And, you know, around mealtime, he'll like remind me it's time to eat, and then I remember to take my medication. It's always important to stay on track of that. So always pay attention to that. And if you have to get a drug-reminding cat to do that, then, you know, definitely get one. But unless your doctor tells you not to. Again, always double-check information you get from people. All right, thanks. See you next year. Bye.